now going to touch the pad. Everybody in the world fused. You ready?
Yeah.
Excellent, me too. Now then, crew, and welcome back to the Andy Mechanic YouTube channel. And I've got the gorgeous Tool Girl Jade back in the workshop again. Damn, she could melt ice caps, couldn't you, with that look? Seriously. Please don't, though, because it's bad enough as it is, isn't it? The world's climate change stuff going on. Anyway, pleased to have you back, and you've got your fire extinguisher nearby, because we have had some comments recently. I hope I know you read the comments, so you've been slacking a little bit with your fire extinguisher. Now, we only have to get that fire chief has to spot the videos that you're not near your fire extinguisher, and I'm going to get it in the neck. And you're going to owe me big time. You know what that means, don't you? Exactly. Right, so keep your fire extinguisher somewhere near. And in this video, we've got Tool Girl Jade's 1997 Mitsubishi RVR Turbo here. And it needs a new power steering belt. Marmite's coming to the workshop. She's just lying on the concrete, chilling out. It's pretty cool. Now, on the WAF fail sheet, it states it needs a new power steering belt. And one of my ex-students, Nathan, is the manager down at one of the parts places, Coastal Auto Spares, I think it is, up in Arewa. And he sent me down this belt. Now, Nathan, I hope for your sake, it's going to be right. Okay, crew, well, without further ado, we should really make a start because we've got lots to do today. Oh, that's cider. Cheers. We've got cider. It's Cider Sunday.
Cheers.
And it's repeating on me. Cheers. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so we should head over to the car and we're going to need to work out what we need to do to get the old power steering belt off. And I hope this is going to be the right one. If it isn't, I'm going to have to flip out to the nearest Repco somewhere and try and get the right one so we can carry on with the video.
Yeah.
Ready, Jade?
Ready.
I'm ready too. Here we go.
You pass the fire extinguisher.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. Here you go, Jade. You got it? Crap, that bit of light. Right, Jade, can you see down here? This is the power steering pump. And this is the belt that's driven by the, well, it's actually driven by the water pump pulley down there. And that's driven by the crankshaft, by a different belt. So, as regards warrant of fitness, both the power steering belt and the alternator belt, which is what is driven from the crankshaft, those two have to be in good condition to pass the warrant. Now, on your fail sheet, they've failed this belt here, the power steering belt. But we're going to have to take off the alternator belt first to get this off so we can inspect that at the same time. And if that needs replacing, we'll do that at the same time.
Sounds good.
Cool, okay. So the first job is to slacken off the alternator because that's what gives that alternator belt its tension.
Yeah.
Okay, Jade, well, that adjuster we need to undo is right down here, look. And it looks to me like it's a 12mm. Yeah, so we've got to slacken that off. And then that's the actual adjuster down here that we need to back off. And that's going to allow the alternator to pivot towards the engine and release the tension on that belt. And then we can flick it off. Cool.
Great.
Okay, people, you're going to have to forgive me a little bit. This is one of the worst positions for filming. There's the lock nut, just there, look. Very hard to see, but we're going to crack that off first. And it's a 12mm by the looks of it. Right, Jade, can you pass me a 12mm spanner, please?
Sure.
Oh, I've got filthy hands already, look. I haven't started.
Yeah.
Good job. Cheers. Right, I'm going in. Right, so there is... Oh, I reckon you can see that actually, so we'll crack that off. Oh, doesn't need many turns. Maybe 3. That's all it needs. And then we need to crack off the pivot bolt for the alternator, which is right down underneath the car. Right, there's Mr. Alternator. Crap in my eyes again. And the pivot bolt nut is going to be behind the oil filter. Ha! I found it. Really should be jacking your car up to do this. Definitely isn't much Andy room under here. Alright, I'm going to have to use a ratchet. Can you get me a ratchet, an extension bar, and a 12mm socket, Jade, please? Oh man, you're too good. Look at that. Perfect. God, it's tight. Bloody hell. Right. Doesn't need to be fully undone. Just loosened. Okay, we're going in again. Where's that adjuster gone? There he is. Oh, he's already loose. Okay, so with the adjuster loose, we can now just pull on the belt and it should pull that alternator towards the block and slacken the belt off. That's the plan. Here goes. Oh man, that was just dead easy. Okay, so we can hook that off the crank and off the alternator and off the water pump. Can you get that, Jade? Oh, I can see your fingernails. They stand out really well. Good job. You got that? Cool. Okay, right, so power steering belt next. God, I was clambering around underneath that car. There wasn't a lot of space. Okay, so this is the first belt that's off. This is the belt that runs the alternator and the water pump off the crankshaft. And normally the belt is in that orientation with the V grooves to the inside. And just for your reference, the part number for this is there, look, 4PK, what is it?
4PK985.
Yeah, so 4PK985. And this is the genuine Mitsubishi belt. It's fantastic. It's worth a fortune, this, you know. Now, if you get the belt, I've done a few videos on this kind of stuff, and then you turn it inside out, so the V-groove's on the outside. So fold it right over on itself, and then get your torch. Yeah, you don't like that, do you?
You can see little cracks.
You can see all the little cracks. So, that is a warrant fail here in New Zealand.
Damn.
Because they seem to think in New Zealand, the authorities that is, that if your power steering stops working, the driver's going to crash. Now, anybody that's driven a car that hasn't got power steering knows that, hey, when the steering suddenly gets a bit heavier, that's no reason to crash. You just use your muscles a bit more to turn the steering wheel, don't you? But in New Zealand, you know, if this belt was to snap, it's not going to stop your steering from working. It's just going to stop the assistance being there, you know, the power assistance side of it. Now, because of the configuration on Jade's car, this belt is responsible for transferring drive from the crank to the water pump pulley. And now there's a second belt that then transfers the drive to the power steering pump. So for the warranty fitness on this car, both belts have to be in good condition. This one's a fail. Let's go and take the other one off and see what sort of condition that's in. Because it may be we need to replace both of them. Because, you know, you wouldn't just replace one even though that's what they failed it on, because you're probably going to go to a different one.
Better off getting a set.
Yeah, you just change them at once and it cuts down the labour. And I mean, let's face it, Andy's labour's free, isn't it? So I'm always getting taken advantage of. It's terrible. Okay, right. Look at the state of my hands already. We've been filming about 15 minutes. You got clean hands?
No.
No, you got to rub your hands as well.
I was looking at the belt and I saw cracks.
There you go. Look, well, you can wear the belt there. Nice.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Here we go. Here we go. Right, Jade. So the next job is we want this belt off, and there's an adjuster here, adjuster bolt. So we've got to slacken that off, and then we should be able to move the power steering pump towards the block. Are you killing ants again?
I'm not killing them. I'm just cleaning my car, taking stuff out.
You should kill the ants. They're the enemy. Okay. So we're going to undo this bolt here. Look, and that's 14mm. Now look.
Wow.
So we'll just. Moron.
Now it's lined up.
All right, see if you can get that socket through there. Look. All right, and we've got to move it towards the front of the car. Shall I give you a hand? because it's going to be really tight.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going in. Here we go. Oh, man. Risking life and limb again for you.
Damn.
Right, this is the power steering pump, the back of the pump, just above the alternator. And we've already undone the tensioner, the adjustment bolt. This is the pivot bolt down here, so that's a 14mm as well. And hopefully we can get in there with a spanner. Just get it cracked off. Very, very tight. I might have to use a socket, Jade. Doesn't quite want to work. Okay, Mr. Socketer, here we go. There we go, right. Prepare for some swearing. Oh man. Ah. Ow, got it. That'll do. Brilliant.
Good job.
Right, Jade, now that we've undone both top and bottom bolts, I should be able to just pull on that belt a little bit and it should slacken there. I'll move the power steering pump towards the block of the engine.
Oh, yeah?
Unless there's some more bolts to undo.
I think there is.
Oh, is it moving?
I can see it moving. The
Oh,
whole
I can.
pump's moving.
That's good. That's what we want. Hang on then. Here we go. Oh, shit. Jeez. Let's see if we've got enough slack.
Can we do that?
There we go.
We
Got it. We got it. Got it. Don't panic. That's my job, panicking. Damn. Hang on a minute. Alright, Jade, see if you can thread that belt off the back of the water pump pulley.
Jeez, what way to... Oh.
With your nimble fingers. You got it? Oh, man, you're too good. Right, okay, well done. To the bench.
To the bench.
Okay, Jade, come back over here. Let's take a look at that belt, because I want to see how bad it is. Okay, if you can you flip it inside out for us so we can see the ribs? All right, and see if you can show the people on the camera. And I'll get the torch. We'll just see how bad it is. Look, see if we can get that torch lined up. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the warrant guy, he was pretty justified in failing that belt for warrant of fitness. So we're going to need two belts. We're going to need the power steering pump belt, the short one. We're going to need the alternator belt, which is the long one. And to be perfectly honest, I think since we're doing those two belts, we should really, whilst we're in, we should also change the air conditioning belt, which I think, from memory, is a 4PK930, but I'll double check before I go. Okay, I'm going to fly out. Now, the workshops are locked and there's nobody else at home, so I'm going to have to leave you here, unfortunately. As much as I'd love you to come along and help me on this mission, because it's very dangerous out there, you know, having an extra co-pilot in the vehicle can be a big help. I'm going to risk my life, you know, to go on this mission and get these belts for you. If I don't make it back, you're going to have to take over the channel. Can you do that? Could you do videos on fixing cars on your own?
No.
I bet you could. I reckon you could.
I could attempt to, but I'd probably break it more.
I'd have to leave you all this workshop in my will, you see, and then you can, you know, make a success of it, because Auckland traffic is terrible.
And not to
it really
fix
is.
the car with Tool Girl Jade.
Okay, I'm going to whiz off. It's all yours. See you later,
Sweet.
darling. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Mwah.
Right, I'll be back, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Hi, it's Tool Girl Jade, and welcome to Tool Girl Jade. Actually, cut. I'm going to try that again. Hi there, welcome to Andy the Mechanic, and this is Tool Girl Jade. So, Andy left me to try on some shorts. Tried them on probably a couple of weeks ago, And yeah, I've tried them on again, and I still think I may need to size up, but let me know what you guys think. It's not go back far enough. This is got the camera completely the wrong angle, but I can try. Like, let's see if it's a bit better. Yep. Okay, these are the shorts. I think one size up could do good. Yeah. These are tiny. If you enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button over here. You can also contact us on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and Twitter. And the best way to contact us is through the comments. So comment anything. Comment how your day's been, how ditzy I sound right now, that you love my lipstick colour. I don't know, whatever you like, comment, but keep it positive. Andy, you're gonna have a fun time editing this. I wish I had food. Marmite, come here. Come here. This is Marmite. Say hi to the camera, Marmite. You're pretty happy, aren't you? Yeah. You like cuddles. One question I've got for all of you. How's your day been? I do not know how to use this phone. I know what about. So Andy's gonna want to know what I did. I don't know how to put this back on. This is why I don't touch things. Oh god. Oh, no. No. Let's check it out. Oh, no. No. Oof. No. Okay. Ooh, I did it. Sort of. So, Andy, I've decided that I'm really bad at filming without you, so please come back. Please.
Jeez, I'm back! Look, we've got 3 belts. But, and there is a big but, the chap had to go to 2 different replicas, always a Silverdale, and they had one, which was that one. Now, believe it or not, this is the one for the air conditioning, because I thought, well, look, if we're already in there, let's change all 3 and it's done, isn't it? You know? Pretty sensible. So we've got the air conditioning belt, which is the 4PK 980. So it's, sorry.
Oh,
so it's 980 millimeters long. That's that one there. Now the other one, did I bring the old belts in? I did. Right. This one here is the power steering belt, which is one of the fails, which is 4PK. How was it? 645. And the guy goes, "Oh, that's been superseded." Wait for it. To 4PK 635, which is 10 millimeters shorter. Obviously, he didn't realize who he was talking to. Superseded sort of means, oh shit, we haven't got that one in stock that he wants. We'll just flog him on a little bit shorter, and fingers crossed it's gonna fit. So all I could get was that one there, the 635. Now, from memory, there was a bit of movement on the power steering pump on the adjuster, so we might be okay. Fingers crossed. The last one, which was the alternator belt, which from memory, well, my memory's failed me now, was a 4PK 985. Hang on then. Right, so 4PK 985 is now a 4PK 980. So that's 5 mil shorter. That's that one.
Will that be a problem?
Nah, I reckon we'll pull it off. I do. I reckon we'll be okay. 4PK635 instead of 4PK645, so that one's shorter by 10 millimeters. And then the 4PK930 is whatever's left, which is that's the power steering one. That's right. That's the power steering one, which is correct. So we've got one belt out of 3 that is exactly the right length.
Okay.
Jeez. And that was probably about a, I don't know, 60-kilometer round trip in the traffic. So anyway, so Repco decided to steal, well, relieve me of me some more money. So that was for 2 of the belts there, look. All right, you can see that on there. And this was for the other belt. So all up, what did we spend all up? 35 and 68, just over $100. Bloody Repco. And these things cost about 20 bucks a piece from Nathan. Such is life. Repco's done pretty well out of us on this fix, hasn't it? The battery, 3 belts.
Yeah.
Come on, Nathan. You're costing me a fortune, lad. Okay, right. Let's crack on. We've still got one more belt to remove now, which is the air conditioning belt.
Yeah.
Doesn't look too bad, but I reckon we can get that whipped off pretty quick. Have you been okay without me? You've managed?
Okay.
I bet you had a little snooze, didn't you?
I didn't.
Did you have a little snooze?
I didn't.
Little snooze? No? Okay. Does surprise me. Normally you'd have a little sleep when I'm not here.
Yeah.
Right, Jade, I'm just looking at the other belt and it's a 4PK930. Fortunately, it's just stopped in just the right place so we can see that. Alright, so how the hell do we get that off? Well, we've got down here is a lock nut for an idler pulley, so we need to undo that, and that, by the looks of it, seems to be our adjusting bolt. So once we've undone the lock nut and loosened the pulley, then we can move that adjuster, take the tension off the belt, and hopefully flick it off without having to take that guard off. I think we probably can, maybe?
Sweet.
I don't know. Actually, oh man.
Fascinating.
14 spanner again, and by the looks of it, we are going to have to take the guard off. What a ball ache. Right, I think before we start, Jade, we'll undo this bolt here and loosen these 2 pipe clamps, and we can get these air conditioning pipes, hopefully, a little bit further out of the way, because they're sort of blocking our access, and you can't film anything at the moment. So I need a 12mm socket, an extension bar, and a ratchet, please.
Tool Girl Jade at the rescue.
Well, you're up with it. Look at that. You're a pro.
Rather.
I'm going to get rid of this this bottle.
So it's tiny, so this is loosening a bit that way.
Right, go on then. You can do
That
it.
way.
So it wants to be going that way towards the windscreen. Just give it a push. Go on. Oh, look at that. You're on. That's it. Keep going. We've got your fire extinguisher really close by. Look, I'm going to stick it just there, just so we both know exactly where it is should you start to combust. I'll try and save you. You there? So we can pull the ratchet off. There you go, and we can just undo it by.
Yeah, it's way quicker.
There we go. Right, so there's your bolt. Don't lose that because that needs to go back on again. And now, hopefully, we can just lift these out of the way. That's one. And where's that one going to go? Maybe I'll get a little zip tie and just hold that back out of the way for us.
Yeah. Oh, that one's tucked on.
Yeah, and we're going to have to take that whole plate off at the end to get it off as well. So it's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. Oh man, these all.
What?
What are you thinking?
Nothing.
Making space. That's what we need to do. There we go. Took that out of the way. Right, so we can see what we're doing now, can't we?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So about that.
So yeah, that's the adjuster. We'll undo the lock nut first.
Okay. Where's the lock nut?
Just the lock nut is right down there. Look.
Right. I see it.
Now, a ratchet spanner would be best for that. I'll go and steal that from Ben's toolbox. There we go. Look at that. It's even clean. Brilliant. So that way around, can you hook it on? Hang on, you just twizzled it. Turn it around the other way. Take it out. That way. So it should be like that. There you go. So you lower that down. Get it on the nut. Give it a couple of full turns. And while you're doing that, I'll get the rig set up for the adjuster. Just pull your head back a bit, Jade, if you can, because we've just got hair.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it on.
It's hard, isn't it? Honestly, filming and mechanicking at the same time is very difficult.
Okay, I've got it on.
You got it on? So it wants to come towards me.
I can't move it.
Oh, it should be that tight. I've already slackened it off. There you go. You got it?
Yeah, I moved it a bit.
Has it come off again? Have a go.
Wait.
Go on. You want to do it, don't you?
Yeah, I want to do it.
It's not easy. Basically, I think you're almost in the wrong position, really, for doing it as well, are you? You got it? Oh, there you go. That should be enough. It's just enough to slacken it off.
Oh, yeah, I've already done that.
That'll do. And then that one goes on there.
Yeah.
So if you now turn that one that way.
That way?
Yep, towards the screen again. What that's going to do is it's going to move that idler pulley and it's going to take the tension off that belt. Good job. Perfect. So again, we can lose the ratchet if you want, and you can just twizzle that by hand. If you want to be super professional, you can use the add-on screwdriver bit. Look.
That's easier.
Great stuff. Okay, that's probably enough, I reckon, to get that belt loose.
Okay.
So you're going to pull that off. There you go. I'm just going to stick my finger down there and see if it's slack or not. Oh yeah, it's super slack. That's great. So by the looks of it, these two bolts, we're going to take this whole outer plate off because that idler pulley is mounted to this outer plate. So it's going to be that bolt, and there's one on this side, isn't there, as well? So that's 3 bolts. There might be one further down, not from underneath. I'll have to have a look. But they look like 12s, and that one looks like a 12 too. Right, that's that one there, look. See if we can crack these off. Well, it wasn't too bad, actually. I think you need to wear some gloves, Jade. It's going to get really, really messy down here.
Oh yeah, I can see it already.
Yeah.
My hands are already dirty.
They're going to get a lot. Do you want to wear any gloves? Are you going to be okay?
Oh, they're already dirty.
Okay. Oh, I can't get in with a ratchet on that one. I need a spanner. 12mm spanner, Jade, if you can.
Sure.
Okay, last one. Hopefully it's the last one. I think it is. Oh yeah, I can get into that one. Perfect. There we go. Ooh, pain that I'm taking now for you, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm almost there. That's almost one out. There we go. Ta-da! See if we can get the last one. Jeez. Oh, still tight.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, that's good news. It's starting to move, so there can't be any more bolts. This must be the last one.
Oh.
Okay, and man, that's going to be really good fun putting that back in again, isn't it? Trying to hook the belt over the idler whilst we're putting it on. Who designed this, obviously? Right, there you go. One bracket. It's quite heavy. Jeez. Okay, well, we can hook that one off now. because the idler's gone completely. Should be just enough movement to get it off the pulleys. There we are. Great stuff. Right then, crew, while Jade's cleaning off that bracket we just removed, let's take a quick sneaky peek at the old belt for the air conditioning, because we didn't have to replace it, but it sort of makes common sense to do that whilst we're in. And there you go, look. See all the cracks in there. It's not good, is it? So, good call. Do the job properly. Do it once. Okay, right. So that one was... There's the part number for that one. 4PK930. So, somewhere, we've got one of those. It's always the last one, isn't it? There we go, look. 4PK930. Right. So the fun's going to be getting this belt put on, which is easy, and then lowering that bracket into place and sort of hooking the idler under the belt and then bolting the bracket into position. And there you go, look, a bit clearer now. There's your part number. Super job. All right, Jade, how's that bracket coming on?
Yeah, okay, it's still a bit decent.
Okay, let's take a quick look. I want to check a few things. Okay. So, there is the idler pulley. Now, what I want to do before we put it back on the vehicle is make sure that that bearing in there is in good condition. And to do that, I'm going to have to tighten up. There's a fly. I absolutely hate flies. I really do. Fly off, fly. Okay, so with that bolt now tight, just temporarily, we can now spin that bearing and we're going to listen to see if it's noisy. That's pretty good, actually, isn't it? It's pretty quiet.
Yeah. Fly's making more noise.
God damn, that fly is going to die any second now. Now, what we also need to do is just check for any kind of play on the actual bearing. Now, there is, you can see that there, look, there is a little tiny bit, to be honest. You see that there? A little bit of play. Yeah. But it's nice and quiet, and I wouldn't say it's excessive. And to be perfectly honest, it's now Sunday, and we aren't going to get one. And it wasn't making a noise when it was running, so we're going to leave that one well alone, to be perfectly honest. But we can keep an eye on it when the car comes back in again. Maybe order one ready, and we can change it. But I think it's going to last a bit longer yet. You don't do a tremendous amount of Ks in the car anyway, do you, really? So it should be all right. Okay, and it really is just the slightest amount of play on there. Okay, we'll slacken that bolt off again, because we'll need that slack when we put it back on the car a bit later on. There you are, Jade. All yours. You grab a hold of that. Right, to the car. You ready, Jade?
Yeah.
You're ignoring the people. You've got to say hello and smile.
Hello.
There you go. That's more like it. Right, said Fred. Let's put this new belt on now. Oh, sorry, camera. Oh, come back. You know, this is one of the reasons why I hate front-wheel drive cars, because with the engines going across the engine bay, there's never any bloody room to get to the belts. Give me a rear-wheel drive car any day of the week. Damn, it's come off again. Jeez. Hang on, I'm going under.
Want me to hold something down?
Oh, that's better. I can get to it now. There we go. Perfect. Right, Jade, that's back in position. So we now need to just make sure it's in the grooves. Right, so once that belt's in position and tensioned, it's going to sit up like this, because the tensioner fits underneath the belt on the ribs. Now this is going to be fun. Okay, let's drop that down there. See if we can get it behind the belt. Come back. Alright, let's see if we can get one bolt in. In there, look. Jeez. Right, that's that one in. Nope, come back. Right, that's basically how it's going to look once everything's in. Got to try and get a bolt in this end now, and we can also check to make sure the belt is in that idler pulley correctly. Right, let's just see if we can pop that on there. And we can lever it up with that, and then get that bolt through, hopefully. Might need to slacken it off a bit more actually on that adjuster. There we go, that should work. Perfect. Right, lose the mill grips. Okay, so at the moment the belt is sat nicely on the idler pulley, so we can tighten up that other bolt. Oh man, gets your hands. There we go. Right, last one in this hole here, look. Same size bolt again. Oh, I got it. I got it. Found a hole and I got the first few threads on as well. There we go. You maybe see a bit more now. How's your protein bar, Jade? Are you still nibbling it? Yeah, it sounds healthy, doesn't it? Protein. I had a protein bar. I'd rather have a T-bone steak, but anyway. Oh, right, so we can tighten those up now. They have all sorts of stuff in them, you know, don't they? God knows what they make them out of. It's got sugar in it. Oh, sugar's bad for you. Right. Let's crank that one up. Okay. And maybe we can get this end one. Nope, it's about time. Right. Maybe I can get a few more turns with my fingers. There we go. Sorry, camera. You can taste almonds. I like almonds. Almost there. sorry camera. Again. What a pain in the ass design this is. I always do my best. Sometimes it's not to some viewers' standards, but hey. I always do a good job at work. Right. Let's just see if we can crank that one up a bit more. Cool, that's that one. God damn, hitting the camera all the time, Jade. I'm hitting the camera all the time. People are going to think it's like an earthquake.
Am I moving the camera?
No, I am. There we go. Right. Okay, those 3 bolts are all now nice and tight now. And the belt is located correctly on all 3 pulleys, including the tensioner pulley. All we need to do now is tension the belt using that big nut there, look, the bolt. And then once it's tensioned up, we can tighten up the lock nut on the idler. Come on, Jade, come do some work. Right, come on then. I'm going to get you to tension this up while I go underneath and check the tension of the belt as you tighten it.
Okay.
Alright, so you can get in from there. There's your socket. Right, I'm going under.
Food down my boob.
You got food down your breasts?
I have bits of chocolate.
We'll just save it for later. It'll be fine in there. Keep it warm. As long as it doesn't melt. Okay. Right, if you keep tensioning then, keep winding it up, because it's really slack at the moment.
Is that good?
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep going, keep going. What's to go yet? Lots and lots. Right, slow down a bit. That's probably enough now, Jade.
Okay.
I would say that'll do.
Sweet.
Perfect.
I want it too tight.
No, we don't want it too tight because that knackers the bearings.
Pardon?
If it's too tight, it's whew, it can damage the bearings. Okay. Almost there. There we go. Next job, so we've put the, that was the air conditioning belt is on. And the next one to go on is the little power steering belt, which originally was 4PK645. And we're going to have to make a 4PK635 fit because the gentleman at Repco said it had been superseded, which basically means he hasn't got the right one. So, Jade, pull it out of the cardboard. I reckon you can fit this one.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, you'll find it will be just a little tiny bit shorter if you put your. I'll show you how to test it. Actually, you can use your thumbs.
Yeah.
And put it across your thumbs like that, and you can see that the new belt is a little bit tighter, and the old belt's a bit slacker because it's a different length.
Yeah.
And the part number, which is the superseded part, is just there. Look, 4PK635. I don't believe it's the superseded part. I just believe he hasn't got the right one. But I think it'll work.
Yeah.
We'll make the best possible chance of it working, won't we? Brilliant. You got the belt?
Yeah.
Super job. So when I fit them, unless they've got an arrow and stuff on them, I always fit them so that they're reading towards the outside of the car. That's sort of my sort of way of doing stuff. So you're going to have to hook this belt. See the water pump pulley there, look?
Yeah.
You've got to hook the belt over that down to the inner pulley and then around the power steering pump pulley. With your super dainty hands, I reckon you can do that a lot better than I can. Mind your elbow on that bracket there, look. Don't want no injuries. Cost me a fortune. It's all the paperwork. It's no good.
Is it?
Where's my torch?
I'm just gonna find the other side of the bracket.
There you go. Is that helping at all? Bloody professional.
My sister go around both. Put inner and the outer.
That's it. So all you've got to do now is hook it over that one there, look.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. And it should go over reasonably well. I might have to move the pump a bit more, but see how you get on. Is it going to go on or not? If you're going to roll the pump, be careful you don't chop your finger. So you're going to roll it like that.
That's the bottom bit that's not on.
Oh, that'll ping on once it gets further around. Hang on, let's have a little go. Oh man, that belt superseded my ass. Okay, so I'm going to have to adjust the pump a bit nearer to the engine.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to whiz that bolt, the adjuster bolt, all the way out, so we can hopefully get some more movement on that pump. I do like to edit videos and get rid of all this kind of stuff. Because it goes on for ages, you know, you're like 10 seconds of somebody undoing one bolt, it gets a bit boring.
Yeah.
Right, see if you can get that undone now, Jade. So you're turning it anti-clockwise. Yeah.
No way.
There you go, you got it?
Yeah.
Brilliant, okay. So let's see now if I can move this pump a bit further towards the engine block. Oh, there we go. That's it, that's all we got. See if you can get the belt on now. What I'll do is I'll go underneath and I'll make sure it's tucked up behind that other pulley. How's that? Any good?
Nearly.
Nearly's almost there. It's a very positive thing. Oh. Okay, let's have a little go. See if we can try and roll it onto the pulley. Make sure we're in the grooves. That would help.
Yeah. If for any reason it doesn't fit, can we get a refund?
Oh yeah, there we go. Right, she's on.
Got it.
Jeez! My ass. Look at that, it's tight already. Yeah, it'll be alright.
Is it too tight or will it be?
I just need to check it's in the grooves properly. If it's not sat properly in the grooves of the pulleys,
I don't think it's it properly down there.
it's going to be artificially tight. It is. It's in.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah, it's in.
Sweet.
Okay, so we now need to lever that out a little bit to get the bolt in, don't we?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Big pry bar. Right, Jade. If
Yeah.
I give you that,
Yeah.
can you
Can I what?
hang on? I'll work out which way is the best way to do it. Like that, look. So you pull that towards you a little bit.
Yeah.
You got the bolt? Where do you put the bolt?
I give it to you.
Right, I'm going in. Jade, if you just keep the tension on that pry bar.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get this bolt threaded back in again. Hopefully. There he is. Jeez.
Want to do it?
Actually, you can take the pry bar out. We've got plenty of adjustment, actually, looking at that. What is going on with this? Honestly. Found with the bolt. There we go. See if that's going to help. You want to go to McDonald's and get hash browns later on? Hey, it's in. Bloody thing, honestly. Right, let's get these tightened up almost tight and then we'll tension the belt. Jeez. It's ridiculous. Right, let's back that off a little bit. There we go. Right, Jade, we're going to tension the belt up like we planned about 15 minutes ago. Do you want to come give me a hand?
Yeah.
Right, if you'd like to just pull on that for me, I'll sort of hold it about there.
Like that.
On the actual, we can get down a bit better for you. Hang on. There you go. So you pull on this, on the actual bar, towards you. That's it. That's cool. All right, release a minute. I'm just gonna release. Yep, that's it. Okay, so pull again. I'm just gonna tweak this bolt up and it'll hold the tension then. That's it. You let go. You can relax. Good job. You see, if you hadn't been to the gym yesterday, you wouldn't be able to do it so strong. Cool, that's fine. So I've just got the rest of the bolts tightened up now. So we'll just tweak that one again. Cool, and there's another one there. I found another bolt, which is down here, look. And that one was causing all the problems. There we go, come on socket. Honestly, the guy that put these pipes in the way, I want to have a chat with him. I'm not impressed. Oh, almost. There we go. Right, it's just the bolt at the back now, Jade, and then we can put the last belt on.
Sweet.
It looks pretty clean though, but we'll check it before you drive that back.
I put fresh stuff in it not too long ago.
Good job.
Oh, my granddad did.
Oh, okay.
I could have put it in, but...
Right, we're almost there. Is it on the dipstick?
Yeah, it's in between the two lines.
That'll be alright. Doesn't want to be, because the engine's cold, it can't be all the way to the top anyway. Otherwise it's over full.
It is kind of like a brown colour.
That's alright, it's always going to get a bit dirty. Fantastic! Done. Okay, so that's the power steering belt on and the air conditioning belt, Jade.
Sweet.
One more to go.
Hey.
We're getting there, darling. We are. Slowly but surely. Keep getting thrown little quirky bits, but we're getting there. So the last belt is the alternator belt. And just to clarify, there's the part number 985, 4PK985. And we only managed to get a 4PK980, but I reckon our luck's going our way, isn't it? The last two have gone on okay. That 935 for the power steering pump was... State your hands! Look at the colour.
Look at your hands.
Yeah, but I'm a bloke. I'm allowed hands this colour. Look at yours.
That doesn't look that bad.
I'm going to get complaints now. I'm not looking after my tool girls. Just to clarify, Tool Girl Jade has been offered some gloves, haven't you?
Yeah.
And you've been a consenting adult. You've decided not to wear gloves and take the risk of not wearing gloves on your own
I
shoulders.
thought it should look like I've done some hard work by giving dirty hands.
Well, you're trying to make up for eating Doritos for an hour or so. The last time we filmed, aren't you?
I was pretty happy with eating Doritos.
Yeah, I bet you were very happy actually.
I have no regrets.
Nor should you do actually, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so this one is, there's the part number, 4PK980, and it's a little tiny bit shorter, 5mm shorter than the original belt, but I reckon we can fit it. Right, Jade?
Yeah.
There you go, you need that because you're going to put it on. Alright, Jade. Now we can do one or two things. You can go in from the top, or I can poke it up from the bottom. Whatever you reckon.
Try from the top.
Try from the top. And I'll go down underneath and I'll hook it around the crankshaft pulley for you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I got my arm around.
You got it?
Yeah, so this is going to go around the crankshaft. Oh, okay, so take it off the top one for now.
Yeah.
Alright, just so I've got a bit more room to get it. Okay, I'll do that, I've just got it off the alternator.
Pardon?
I've just taken it off the alternator. Oh, the alternator's moved, that's why. Can you hold the alternator there for us? In that position? You got it?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can hook that around the alternator pulley. Hang on, I might need...
Oh, it feels weird.
Hang on. It's come out of the adjuster, that's why. Oh, nothing like getting crap in your eye.
Pardon?
Nothing like getting crap in your eye. Right, hang on. We've got a... There we are. Right. So if you can hold the alternator there for us?
Yeah.
You got it? The alternator?
Oh, no.
That's the one.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah. Oh, my head's are stuffy.
Okay, you're going to have to unhook it off the water pump. You can let go of the alternator.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so the belt where it goes over the water pump, can you take it off?
What belt?
The one we just fitted.
So the other one?
So the one we just put on.
Yeah.
If you take it off the water pump.
It's like that?
Yeah. So it goes down the side.
Wait. Yeah.
Alright. Oh, it's gone too far. Hang on, let's start again.
Wait, are you trying to get onto the lower thing?
Well, the problem is, again, they've sold us a belt that's too short. So we're trying to fit a belt that's too short to a car. It should have a longer belt. And we'll run out of adjustments. So you grab that again, Jade.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm getting crap in my eyes.
Yeah.
Right, go over the side. Okay, go over the water pump. So put the belt back over the water pump again.
Sorry, I took it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, are you on the water pump?
Yeah.
Fantastic, okay.
It looks twisted. Or is it just a lighting?
The belt's twisted. It's not on
Oh no,
yet.
it's just a lighting. It's a shadow.
I think we're on.
Yay. Oh, the top belt is not in the...
See?
The
Isn't it?
top thing isn't on properly.
Right, I'll come out and have a look.
Yeah, it's slightly offline just along here.
It is, it's not quite on that water pump pulley, is it? So what I'll do is I'll rotate the engine backwards, in the opposite direction, and it should allow that belt to feed onto that pulley properly.
Yeah.
hopefully.
Okay.
And hopefully I won't get any more crap in my eyes.
Should I put my hand here or there?
I'd keep your hand away actually, because if it gets caught, your finger,
Yeah.
it's going to really hurt. We don't want that, do we?
No.
Alright, we're going in. Okay. So it should be turning now.
Yeah. Well, not now,
Sorry,
but
just move your leg.
before.
Tap.
Nearly got it on. Oh. That's that.
Yeah. That's enough turns. Tool Girl Jade. Okay, all we need to do now is just hook the adjuster bolt back into position, adjust up and tension that alternator belt, and then we can lock off the lock bolt, and then we're all done.
Sweet. That killed him instantly. I feel bad.
If it's instant, then it's painless, isn't it?
Pardon?
If it's instant, then they won't feel anything. Okay. Ta-da. That feels pretty good. A couple more turns and we'll be all done. Awesome. Right, just the lock bolt to lock off. Right, 12mm spanner. Ta-da! How do you film this without getting your great big hand in the way, honestly? You can't. It's just the way it is.
Maybe you should have smaller hands.
Yeah, I'll just chop some fingers off. That'll work. It's actually very useful having a light on the camera though, because it actually helps to light the whole thing up. And you can actually see what you're doing, which is great. There we go. Done. Tension. Perfect. One more job to do, Jade. There we go. Get rid of those zip ties that we put on earlier on. There we go.
I'm guessing this goes like this.
What have we got? Yeah, we've got one there, look.
Yeah.
And then you've got two halves, haven't you, on that one? So I reckon it goes
On that one.
on that one, that way around, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
You tell me if I'm right or not.
That looks right.
Right, on the bench is the little bolt.
Yeah.
So must be that one first, and then that one. Now you've got 4 plates to line up, and then get the bolt threaded on. Tell me if you want them moving anywhere. It's not going to be an instant thing, I don't think. If it is, you're dead lucky.
I don't feel like it quite lands.
Okay, move your bolt again. Right, try again. It's good that you've got little hands, because there's not a lot of space left, is there? After you've got my two hands down there. What do you reckon?
Right. Oh, I thought it was going in.
Tell you what, abort mission then. I'll show you another way of doing it.
Right, I think it's going in.
You got it. if you get that screwdriver thing and put the 12mm socket on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Don't force your fingers because we've got tools for this stuff. See what the screwdriver thing?
Oh, screwdriver thing.
Yep, and 12mm socket. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to hold these while you just tweak that up with the screwdriver thing.
How tight do I need it?
Well, we're going to use the ratchet afterwards. This is just because it's quick. Speeds the job up. Cool, that'll do. Right, so you can keep hold of the screwdriver thing. Yeah. Stick it back on again. And then we can just clip the ratchet in the top. And then you can use that to tighten it up. So one hand on there, holding that. That's it. There you go. 20 Newton meters, please. Click. Perfect. That'll do. Don't go mad. Don't break it. Jeez. God, man. Okay, so let's just check our work because we've done quite a bit. So first job on the assembly process was the belt for the air conditioning pump, which is at the back.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was on, and then we tensioned it up, and then you did up the lock nuts, didn't you, on the pulley? So that's all nice and tight. Yeah. And I did those three, and they're tight. And then we did the power steering pump belt, yeah. And there's two 40mm head size bolts at this side. The top one's the actual adjustable tension, the bottom one's just a pivot bolt. Yeah. And there's another one at the back which I tensioned up. So again, that's all good, and belt tension on that one is fine. And then the alternator, I tightened up the tensioner and the lock nut, or the lock bolt in this case. Yeah. Okay, well you know what's required now, Jade? What? Got to start the engine up. So can you do that for me?
Sure.
Alright Jade, fire it up. Let's make sure everything's going to work properly. Oh yeah! Shiny new belts. Alright Jade, you can turn it off now. Brilliant stuff. Show me your hands, Jade. Look at that. That's a
stuff on your face as well.
Really? Where?
Like all over your face. I want to kiss that.
Well, that's because I've been underneath the car and you were turning the belt and I got crap in my eyes and yeah, look, give it a wipe off. I've already sprayed some brake cleaner on it. Oh, such a nice touch you have. You notice I shaved for you today?
Yeah, I noticed. Oh wow, I think you just need a shower.
I'm going to get a shower later on. But
it's like all around your eyes. I don't want to get it in your eyes.
I've got a car to fix. Jesus Christ. You're so caring. You are. Good job. Thank you, Jade. Right, so grubby hands. Show me your hands, Jade. Grubby hands. Show the people. Go on. Look at the state. And turn them around because they're actually quite grubby on the back as well. Look at that. Real tool girl. Gets in there, gets stuck in and gets on with it. And doesn't kill ants because she doesn't like to harm animals, do you? But I killed loads of them. Yes. Okay, right. Cider. Drink. Oh man, that's... You know what? You're gonna get oily marks on your midriff.
You're putting your dirty hands on me.
I am. Cheers. Okay, well that turned out to take a lot longer than originally planned, and we were only going to replace one belt to start off with, then it became two, and then it became three. And I had to go to 2 stores to get the right belts. So that was another 60-kilometre round trip. So all in all, this has probably taken about 3 hours to complete the job start to finish. There goes my Sunday afternoon. Crazy, eh? But I've had the company of Tool Girl Jade. So all of that pales into insignificance because she's bloody awesome. Aren't you?
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
You're alright.
I'm alright, am I?
Yeah.
I'm just alright. Okay.
Bye.
Okay, crew. Well, if you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you found it helpful. Sorry if I came across as a bit stressed, but I've been away, busy, flying out first thing in the morning to the South Island for a week. So trying to fit in fixing your car where we can. And when you don't end up with the wrong parts, it becomes a little bit, well, fraught, to be perfectly honest, a little bit. With all the best will in the world, I just want to get Jade's car fixed for her. And, of course, provide video content for you guys. And ladies, of course. Okay, crew, well, if you enjoyed the video, why not click on the subscribe button? You'll see a little gear icon turn up. Click on the gear icon, and then you can tick the box and turn on notifications. And that way our friends down at YouTube will send you an email as and when I upload any new videos. You'll also find me on
Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and Twitter.
You sure will. And you weren't reading the crib sheet either, were you?
I like
Did
took
you
a
read one
little
of them?
sneaky glance
you?
for Google because I was trying to work out what order.
Well, you've been away for a whole week, haven't you? So,
Yeah.
you know. It's,
I remember them, I just don't know what order they're in. I thought it was getting annoying you changing the icons every time.
makes me laugh, actually. I don't mind at all, to be perfectly
I
honest.
just keep doing it.
You can mix it up, to be honest. You know, I'm there on an evening editing, and
I'll
when,
read it
when I get
backwards
to the
next
sign
time.
off and Jade does them in a different order, it's like, oh, it sort of wakes me up a little bit. It's cool.
Yeah.
Now, don't forget, there's also a Patreon page. You can drop onto that and read all about the history of the Andy Mechanic YouTube channel. You can also see up-and-coming projects that are going to be launched in the next few weeks or few months. Things that ideas that I've got that I intend to do. It doesn't always work out that way. And of course, you will find Tool Girl Jade's profile pictures on there. Bit of history about Jade, how she came to be one of my tool girls on the channel. And of course, the other tool girls, those that have come and gone, and those that are still around. All of which, from day one, I've had a fantastic time with, and I cannot, under any circumstances, choose one tool girl over another. That would be most unfair. You gentlemen can think what you like, but I have to stay pretty damn neutral. Can you imagine what it would be like if I started to, you know, take a favoritism over one tool girl? That would be, it would all go and end in disaster, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think it would be very unfair. But I will say, Tool Girl Jade, man, you've come on a long way since you first started being a tool girl for me, and I'm extremely impressed. It's really cool to have you around. And we've made a lot of videos now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing pretty well. Good stuff. Okay, crew, well, it's goodbye. Oh, jeez, let's take that. It's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Tool Girl Jade. Where's my kiss?
I would give you a kiss.
You've got to give me one at the end. Damn you. Bloody women, honestly. And we get the flip up again.
Oh!
Really.